Newly released 911 calls made by the widow of a Collier County murder victim after a neighbor feud turned deadly.
The suspect's wife, Deborah Moulton, was taken into custody again yesterday afternoon after the victim's widow, Olga Kolesnikova, told deputies that she was cursing and screaming at her. Mrs. Moulton had just been released from jail on an obstruction charge.
Her husband, Robert Moulton, is accused of shooting and killing their neighbor. 4 in your corners, Katie Jones, live in Naples with the latest on this bizarre case. Katie?
Well, Patrick, Deborah Moulton hadn't even been out of jail for 24 hours when she came back to her home and allegedly started harassing the victim's widow. Murder, SWAT teams, and a standoff isn't enough to end a decade-long feud between two Collier County families.
I want somebody remove her from the premises.
Deputies say less than 48 hours after Robert Moulton shot and killed neighbor Sergei Chepkovov, they were called back to the scene for another disturbance.
Is she at your home right now? No, she's behind the cursing with me.
Just before 1 Tuesday afternoon, the victim's wife, Olga, called 911, saying the suspect's wife, Deborah Moulton, was screaming at her. Deborah had just bonded out of jail on an obstruction charge. Deputies say Sunday night, Robert Moulton shot Chepkovov, then he and his wife barricaded themselves inside the home.
They just killed my husband.
Deputies took Deborah Moulton back into custody under the Baker Act, which by law means mentally unstable people can be involuntarily committed for treatment. In an incident report, deputies stated they believe Moulton is a threat to the safety of her neighbors and general public.
You guys stay inside of your house and we'll get there to help you out, okay? Okay.
Now, under the Baker Act, deputies can keep Deborah Moulton in custody for up to 72 hours. No word yet on when she will be released. Her husband, Robert, remains in jail on $500,000 bond. We are live in Naples tonight. Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.